this was the recital under 14. If I'm correct, there were 2 participants, right? Okay, the first one, we heard Julia Delaney, which is, I imagine it's an Irish piece, but obviously fiddle music or Irish flute music. And then there was a Telemann sonata, first movement sonata, then a piece by Paul Leonard's all about a train, which was wonderful. I thought it was a very well presented program, it was well prepared, well chosen. But in the Julia, to really make the piece convincing, I think if you thought of the triplet really just as an ornament, so try the piece at a faster tempo and leave the triplets out first. Get used to the piece without the triplets, and then just add them back at that faster tempo as if they're ornaments. They're sort of just like a little flick. Because when I was listening, I thought you're worried that the triplets are going to be in proportion with the duplets, and that you shouldn't worry about at all. There should be a very strong sense of the beat, and the triplets really should sound like an ornament. Try it. I'm sure it will work. The Telemann, the articulation could be a little bit more nimble. What I said much earlier in my adjudication was this whole thing about longer notes longer and shorter notes shorter. You're playing the patterns of a quaver and 2 semiquavers, or 8ths and 2 16ths. Da, 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 da. You're playing them mathematically and rhythmically correctly. But with the articulation that comes out, the 16th notes tend to sound heavier than they should. So in this case, I would apply that whole thing about longer notes longer, shorter notes shorter. All you need to do is think of the quaver as being more important. And if you used a tada articulation for the 16th, so ta 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 ta, instead of ta 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 ta, comes across as this little bit sort of stodgy. So it needs to be more nimble. The Leonhardt was very well played, and the atmosphere you achieved was very good. So I really enjoyed that very, very much. Thank you. So I give you honors for that. And then the second candidate, we heard a Telemann sonata, same one, and the first movement of a Vivaldi recorder concerto, and then parachute jump. I love these modern pieces for recorder. They're always so imaginative. By Mr. Hodges. I thought that the Telemann flowed beautifully. You didn't take it at a very, very fast tempo. If I were listening to that and didn't know that it was vivace, I would have thought maybe just a comfortable allegro. It is marked vivace. And if you ask an Italian, what does lively mean? They will say vivace. But nevertheless, what you did, you controlled very well, and it was very pleasant to listen to because you connected the phrases very beautifully. The Vivaldi was clean and fresh with regards to the articulation. That was really a pleasure to listen to. The parachute jump, I thought, was really, really exciting. And the reason was when I stopped writing and looked at you playing, I could see how involved you were in the rhythm of the piece. Here I want to say something which is so important. When I studied in the Netherlands, they have a wonderfully direct way of dealing with things musical. And they say there are 2 kinds of performers. There are those that come up onto the stage and they project to the audience this feeling of, I have to do this now. And there's the other that comes onto the stage and says, I am doing this now. Almost to the sense that whether you like it or not, I'm going to do this. And that's what I got from you in that piece. I felt that you were absolutely involved. There was nothing else on your mind but getting that piece absolutely to the best that you could play it. So well done there. This diploma for you there. Thank you.